Good afternoon. Welcome to Brock's 105th Convocation Ceremonies. Just a reminder to please turn your cell phones off during the event. I ask that you remain seated as our graduates enter the gymnasium. will now watch a brief video. Thank you. We'll just wait a brief moment as we wait for the faculty and Chancellor's procession to arrive. I ask that you now please rise at the sounding of the fanfare for the academic and Chancellor's procession as they enter the gymnasium.
Please be seated. I declare the 106th Convocation for the Conferring of Degrees and Certificates in session. Chancellor Chichu, Dr. Fearon, platform guests, graduating students, parents, and friends. Welcome to Brock University's Fall Convocation, a time of celebration for our students, families, and friends. Today marks a special milestone for Brock, as this is the 50th anniversary of the university's very first Fall Convocation ceremony, held on October the 6th, 1969. That day, 20 students graduated. Today, we celebrate more than 1,000 fall graduates, a testament to how far the university has come. On behalf of the Brock community, we begin this gathering by acknowledging the land on which we gather is the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe peoples, many of whom continue to live and work here today. This territory is covered by the Upper Canada Treaties and is within the land protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. Today, this gathering place is home to many First Nations, Métis, Inuit peoples, and acknowledging reminds us that our great standard of living is directly related to the resources and friendship of Indigenous people. It is my pleasure this afternoon to introduce from the Chancellor's procession, Dr. Shirley Chichu, Chancellor of Brock University. Dr. Gervin Fearon, Vice Chancellor and President of Brock University. Mr. David Labbe, Elder in Residence for the Aboriginal Education Council. Mr. Gary Comerford, Chair, Brock University Board of Trustees. Dr. Greg Finn, Provost and Vice President Academic. Dr. Dawn Sear, Mace Bearer and Chair, Brock University Senate. Dr. Tim Kenyon, Vice President, Research. Dr. Michael Owen, Dean, Faculty of Education. Dr. Brian Power, Vice Provost and Associate Vice President, Academic. Dr. Harold Ristow, Concordia Lutheran Theological Seminary. Mr. Amos Key Jr., Vice Provost, Indigenous. Dr. Carol Merriam, Dean, Faculty of Humanities. Dr. Camille Rutherford, Vice Provost, Strategic Partnerships and International. Dr. Andrew Godis, Goodman School of Business, Dean, Goodman School of Business. Dr. Elizabeth Losick, Associate Professor of History, and our guest to deliver this afternoon's Convocation Address. Dr. Ijaz Ahmed, Dean, Faculty of Mathematics and Science. Dr. Ingrid Mackes, Dean, Faculty of Social Sciences. Ms. Allison Lawn, Brock University Alumni Association. And Dr. Diane DuPont, Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies. Joining them on stage are university senators, emeriti, faculty, staff, and student representatives from across the university. I would ask them to also please stand together and be recognized with their colleagues. Please be seated. I now invite Chancellor Chichu to deliver words of welcome.
Good afternoon. First, I'd like to thank the drummers for their song. I want to acknowledge the traditional territories of the many nations that I am standing on. Elder David LaBey, President Firon, happy birthday, by the way. Board of Trustees and Senators, senior administrators, distinguished faculty, alumni, proud parents, and family members, and most importantly, members of the graduation class of 2019. I welcome you to this graduation ceremony to celebrate all the achievements that that has brought you here today, and to all that you will accomplish in the years ahead. It is a special honor to me to be here with you today. A graduation ceremony is one of the most important, memorable events in our lives because you have come to the end of a long journey. This ceremony tells you and your families that you are now prepared to begin another journey to achieve future goals. Today is about you, your accomplishments, and your hard work. Today is a time for you to think about what the future holds for you. The road ahead will not be easy, so don't forget us here at Brock. We can help. Take the time to reflect back to where you've been, and when you look ahead, I hope that Brock will be part of your future. Travel towards new adventures. You have the knowledge and the skills from an excellent university educational institute. The only thing I ask of you is to do your best to make this world a better place. Please make a difference. Our water, our land, and our universe is in your hands to make changes. No more starving children. No place in Canada should have to boil their water like it's been for the last 30 years or so. And our land needs to be nurtured, as your children will suffer more than this generation if we don't do anything about climate change. You will fail, and it's important to tell yourself it's okay. Don't be afraid of failure. Just be sure to do your best. There will be many challenges and obstacles, but if you respect advice from your family, mentors, and elders, you will overcome anything together. Sometimes we forget to thank those people closest to us. Do not forget about these people that sacrificed and did everything for you to be where you are today. I have a son who graduated, and I know how each one of your friends and family feels today. It is the hardest thing to express. And if your loved ones haven't said how proud or how much they love you, it's because they can't. But believe it, because it shows in every single person's face in this room. This is the most important day in their lives as well, as they know they did something right. I want to say congratulations to all the graduates. Congratulations to all your supporters for a work well done, and let's give them a heartfelt applause. Now, I have the great pleasure in declaring this graduation and awards ceremony open. Chimigwech.
I now invite Dr. Gervin Fearon, Brock University's President and Vice Chancellor, to deliver his opening remarks.
I think it's befitting that we have such a beautiful day for such an important ceremony and for your graduation. We're joined here by individuals, I'm sure, from right across the country and from beyond. And they're all here in recognition of your accomplishments and your achievements. So it's with great pleasure that I say, hello, Brock graduates, family members, friends, and dignitaries. Today is a very special day, and I am thrilled to be in this position to be able to wish you a warm Brock welcome to today's ceremony. Today we celebrate our graduates and their hard work and dedication. We also give recognition to your loved ones and friends and supporters who have been a part of your support network and encourage you throughout your educational journey. Your Brock experience has supported you in many ways. It supported you in enhancing the knowledge and leadership skills that you will bring to the table when you focus on contributing to the betterment of communities and organizations right here in the Niagara region, across the country, or indeed around the world. I believe that it goes without saying, but each one of you today join an incredible family, and it's the Brock family. Your degree demonstrates your educational success that has prepared you to venture out with confidence to future careers and professional accomplishments. There are lots of data that one can point to, but just here, thinking of some data by the Ontario government that suggests that Brock alumni are quite successful in starting careers at a rate that's generally higher than average and higher than many other universities and post-secondary educational institutions across Canada and Ontario. But I also believe that you would also agree with me that university education is about many things, and it's also about the value of building outstanding, engaged citizens and critical thinkers. And I know that each one of you, in the work that you've done here at the university, in the way that you've displayed yourself, that you'll go out and become great global citizens and great contributors to society right across the world. Here at Brock as well, we celebrate many activities, and one of the items that's given us a lot of pride is that Brock University has been the site of a number of citizenship ceremonies. It's also been the site of early polling for both municipal and federal elections. And consequently, our students are indeed leading the way in participating in democratic institutions and processes of Canada, and are, in their very action, their projects and their work, their volunteerism, their community engagement, contributing to the foundation that will shape Canada and our future together. You've worked through busy days, and I know, of course, some late nights. I know because I've seen you in the hallway, at the desk, sometimes even at the coffee shop, where you're working away. And I know at times you may ask yourself, am I going to make it? Well, look at you all here today. I think you've answered the question. You've done it, and congratulations to you. We, meaning the entire university community, we're extremely proud of you, and you've certainly achieved your goals. Our dedicated faculty and staff members have been a part of your success and your journey. Our donors, our volunteers, have also supported you in your educational efforts through their contributions and volunteerism. I think it's quite meaningful for you to take a moment as graduates to think of those individuals who've been a part of contributing to your educational journey, and to take that moment to say thank you to them. So thank you to them. As they've contributed to you, You'll contribute to the betterment of individuals, the transformation of communities, and the leadership role that you'll play in communities and indeed nations. But I also think that you shouldn't diminish the phrase and the context that you create new possibilities and new hope for a new generation that will follow you, and you generate new possibilities for humanity as a whole. So as I look out at you and the achievements that you've made, it's a celebration that I know that you bring such possibility and hope to us all. Your future is indeed being launched right here from this stage today through these ceremonies, and consequently, you can look at Brock University as a launching pad for the future that you will forge. So in that respect, it may indeed be a countdown, and like all countdowns, it's a celebration and a moment to be recognized. Convocation here at Brock University is a highlight of the year. It's absolutely the highlight for me, and with the sun being out, this is really akin to a blossoming, because it reminds us of why we're here. It's about our students, it's about our graduates. I think it's simply to put, it's about you. It is a day when we collectively feel and celebrate in a shared sense of accomplishment, and it's your accomplishment that we're here celebrating and recognizing. As president of the university, I have the opportunity to meet alumni members from around the world and to see how they're making a difference in the lives of other individuals and societies throughout, and to recognize that the foundation for that work that they do has been laid and has been done right here at Brock University. It's in that respect that our alumni are inspiring, and they inspire us all. Through Convocation, therefore, we see a direct connection between you as graduates, individuals who will be walking across the stage, and our alumni. And consequently, their success, your success, is our success. And everyone in the audience here today are here in recognition of your success. I look forward to you keeping in contact with Brock University so we can share in celebrating your achievements over the years, and that indeed, that you too may be an inspiration to a future generation of students just like yourselves today. Congratulations to you, to your family, to your friends, to your supporters, to all those who've been a part of your educational journey. I know as you think about the moments and the time going by, it's difficult to keep this in mind, but please do. Enjoy Convocation. Enjoy the ceremony. It's your moment. It's your thoughts. It's your moment, indeed, in the sun. These ceremonies are in recognition of your accomplishments and your dedication. It's your very, very special day. And to each of you, congratulations. Merci, miigwech. Thank you so much.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Elizabeth Blosick, Associate Professor of History. Elizabeth is an internationally recognized expert on gender and nationalism and the history of Alsace-Moselle. Passionate about connecting the local community with history, Blosick has presented her work to historical societies across Niagara and is a founding member and associate fellow of the History Lab, a scholarly community engagement partnership. She has served the university in a variety of roles, most recently as the interim director of the Marilyn I. Walker School of Fine and Performing Arts. Please join me today in welcoming Dr. Blosick to deliver this afternoon's Convocation Address.
Chancellor Chichu, President Fearon, Board Chair Comerford, colleagues, friends, Brock graduands, and your family, your friends, your loved ones. It is a great honor and privilege to be delivering the Convocation Address this afternoon. But while it is indeed a great honor, being responsible for sending you off with words of inspiration is also daunting, especially during our present times. The common themes of the Convocation Address: be true to yourself, follow your dreams, be bold, do what you love, don't be afraid to fail. They may at first inspire a burst of proud excitement, but sometimes they ring hollow. Right now, you may feel scared and alone. The world and our future may seem pretty bleak. We are careening toward mass extinction. A resurgent fascism is on the march throughout the West. The recent news out of Syria is devastating. And we're coming to the end of what has turned out to be one of the ugliest and most divisive federal elections in recent memory. All around us, we are confronted with challenges that seem insurmountable, and we're told they are impossible to solve. As a historian of 20th century Europe, I am regularly confronted with darkness, and not just because I work in dark archives. I study war and totalitarian ideologies and genocide. And I'm frustrated, sometimes to tears, by our frighteningly short memories in regard to these relatively recent events. At times, I'm horrified by the state of the world and our inability to learn from the past. But looking to the past and studying history also provides us with powerful reminders of the amazing achievements of which humans are capable, and locates the inspiration we need in these dark times. Examples of when the impossible did become possible. Flight, the right to vote for women, gay marriage, the fall of the Berlin Wall, dresses with pockets. These things were all deemed impossible, and yet they were all made possible. Rather than allow myself to be engulfed in despair, I remind myself that the impossible can become possible, and that today there are people, communities, organizations around the world who are actively working to make the world safer, healthier, and more compassionate. So, rather than inspire you this afternoon, I'd like to send you off with a challenge. You are responsible for becoming attuned to what people are telling you is impossible and deciding whether they're actually right. If they're not, you must then work as a society, as a community, to make the possibilities that will change the world for the better. Because while history shows us that progress and improvement are possible, it also shows us that this only happens when there are enough committed people working together. These people are out there right now, but they need more people to join them. They need more people like you, smart, creative, inspired, wired, but also open and curious and compassionate and kind. Apathy is no longer an acceptable response. The onus is now on you. You leave Brock University today equipped with the skills, the knowledge, and the experience to take up this challenge. Thank you.
It's with great pleasure that I ask, will the candidates for the various degrees and certificates please rise? With the degrees and certificates about to be conferred upon you, there comes a certain expectation that you will continue sincerely in the pursuit of learning and truth, and that, as far as in you lies, you will promote the interests and welfare of your university. Do you acknowledge this expectation? Madam Chancellor, as the candidates have acknowledged the responsibilities that accompany their degrees and certificates, and as they have successfully completed the courses of study prescribed by Senate, I would ask that you admit them to their several degrees and certificates.
I admit you to your several degrees and certificates. Please be seated.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present this candidate to receive a Doctor of Philosophy.
Sharon Margaret McParren.
I now ask the university's latest PhD to join her faculty colleagues on stage. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Master of Education.
Faril Ali Ahmed. Aram Fatima Alam. Alvina Anna John. Addison Marie Bailey. Jamie Adriana Danley Barrett. Sydney Diana Burns. Jacqueline Antoinette Carly. Chen Yijing. Nicole Kitikala, Alexandra Dagnis, Adna Penelope Danto, Nevpreet Kaur Gill, Clara Grescu, Gu Jiaqi, Azlifat Hamid He Kai, Hou Zefeng, Huang Junru, Cheren Jacob, Ng Sang Zhang, Rebecca Elizabeth Johnston, Jashanpreet Kaur, Charles Casey, Zhang Wu Li, Li Songze, Liang Qianyu, Liu Nuoxi, Ma Jiayi, Stephanie Ann Matter, Robert Manning, Natasha Rosalind Michaels, Nicole Mitchell, Kelly Lynn Nanskava, Hamara Nazan, Nie Zhaopeng, Nasha Nirmaga, Soheng Park, Dimple Villard Patel, Jenny Proba, Sarah Ann Rasmussen, Vabon Rexasahu, Viviana Carolina Rubio Vecca, Alison Rutherford, Valentina Sitnik, Amiko Sonda, Putri Adita Sankmaturi, Habib Rahama Tarafada, Stephen Chancellor, Lauren Turner, Rachel Elizabeth Urovitz, Elizabeth Alexandra Walmsley, Wang Yun, Shannon Wellborn, Xie Qiong, Xiong Yanchun, 马跃。Rekazabin 张嘉伦。张民、张永文。周从梅、周劲峰。
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present this candidate to receive a Bachelor of Education degree.
Nigel Michael Kennedy.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Arts honors and a Bachelor of Education.
Mikila Rose Charuti. Sarah Brooke Crummy with first class standing. Kira Dawn Skinko. Nicole Karen Skirnat.
You don't have to say the middle name.
I don't.
No, not the middle name.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Science honors in Education.
Braden Patch. Jesse Saker.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Early Childhood Education.
Francesca Cheathan. Lauren Iglis. Jordan Ashley Terry.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Education, Adult Education.
Addison Addison. Ghislaine Arsenault. Brenda Bosford with distinction. Christine M. Briberia. Karen Elizabeth Brunet with distinction. Caroline Joanna Wiki with distinction. Shannon Antonia Dadero with distinction. Kristen Evelyn Louise Dodd. Deanne Mitchell Farnsworth with distinction. Kathleen Ferris Patry with distinction. Jonathan with distinction. Tabitha Louise.
Ready.
Jennifer Ann Radoslav with distinction. Matthew Vincent Reddy.
New degrees?
Madame Chancellor, I have the honor to present this candidate to receive a Master of Theological Studies.
Susan Jane Knowles.
One at a time, the PhDs.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Doctor of Philosophy.
Kevin McGuinness. Paul Williams.
Madam Chancellor, I now ask the university's newest PhDs to join the faculty colleagues on stage. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Master of Arts.
Brian Alexander Apfel. Natalie Amistad. Lee Cadwallader. Vanessa Chimino. Stacy Leanne Duncan. Mahmoud Alawa. Sydney Lorena Ford. Blaise Carmen Gittenby. Nicole Renee Gavin. Brandon Lee Harrison. Dufferin Curtis Hart. Lydia Catherine Lavacki. Brianna McDougall, Michael David Martinego, Kathleen McComb, Shiva Montazeri, Heather Mary Roy,
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Arts with honors and a Bachelor of Arts 3-year.
Rebecca Marie Brownowicki, William Durward, Melissa Leanne Eglington, Elliot Michael Harkin, Marcus Housecoat with first class standing, Emma Mary Sked Hutchinson Housel, Sierra Lynn Jasmine with first class standing, Natalie LeBlanc with first class standing, Sarah Elizabeth Martin with first class standing, Rebecca Violet Nickerson with first class standing, Kaylee May Stockless, Mackenzie Tice, Benjamin Robert Valancourt with first class standing, Shaha El Massid, Jessica Maureen Anderson, Hussein Chala Chakar, Jamie Kate Drummond, Gregory Roland Edward Hayward, Gil Joy Hingenel with distinction, Yan Huang,
Christine Johnson.
Dean Johnson, Allison Martin, Christopher Gerhard Murillo, Hannah Nicole Nazar with distinction, Claudia Carolina Pardo Adamus with distinction, Nicole Elizabeth Roberts, Kieran Shanley, Jeremy Taylor Hans Steinhausen, Daniel Nicole Woodcock,
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Master of Accountancy.
Danielle Cambone Manel, Tien Chen. Paul James Cole, Dana Lynn Cronin. Richard William Eden, Alyssa Joy Velacaria Gamble. Xiao Meng Geng, Gillian Marie Giraud. Yi Shengong, Lauren Grant. Justin Chunhong Go Ho. Namir Jalenko. Saida Rouge Jamal, Crystal Kuhn. Vincent Lau, Nicholas James Burke Lepore. Cicely Liu, Lucas Evan Lupinski. Brenna Marie Murphy, Menolito Ong. Suquinder Kaur Pano, Brandon Vincent Pizzi. Dylan James Pocket, Joseph Allen Ross. Monica Siskowskis, Hannah Snyder. Karina Spehar, Galen Tracy Marie Saint-Onge. Sharouk Sayed, Eric Daniel Thomas. Andrew Trousseau, Hep Vo. Michaela Lee Witter, Shanghai Zhao. Ryan Zhao.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Master of Business Administration.
Manish Manohar Devani, Zhu Fang. Yiren Hong, Reza Karimi. Jinghan Lai, Haruni Li. Jinshen Li, Corey Lippert. Maggie Liu, Diana Sarah Lombardi. Ashe Sharn Manavanin, Ruji Na. Malankumar Kushikumar Patel, Mamta Paul. Rezwano Karam Rizong, Yabdu Dalip Singh. Eric George Norman Smith, Ryan Thomas Smith. Kuyen Tong, Anish Tiwari. Wei Wang, Lukong Yang. Yiyang Shukayu. Mingzheng Zhang, Tanlin Zhang. Kieran Zhu.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Master of Professional Accounting.
Omatola Inyola Edetona, Shiki Chang. Ryu He, Wanzheng He. Mingjun Ho, Pilun Lang. Jia Li, Fan Liu. Yang Zhizhuan Liu, Yuhi Liu. Jingyu Liu, Jingyu Meng. Bo Peng, Weiyun Qi. Kasima Sadiq, Liming Wang. Mingzi Wang, Ryu Wang. Xiao Yu Zi, Xiucheng Jiu. Wei Zhu, Yangfei Yang. Jiran Zhang, Yuyan Zhao. Dongfeng Zhang, Hulin Zhu.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Master of Science.
Lola Abduviatova, Shangzhen Gao. Xianchen Li, Zhuan Wang.
Ready to go?
Good afternoon. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Accounting honors.
Daniel Robert Bouchard with first class standing. Hailang Chen with first class standing. Calvin Tuan Han Hume. John Michael McCready. Brian Gregory Turner with first class standing, Orlando Zecca.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Business Administration honors and a Bachelor of Business Administration.
Irina Emin, Ashley Taylor Bailey. Nevkaran Bola, Michael Jordan Bogner. Diana Keena Chan, Bailey Cochran. Yi Dai, Anyanya Das with first class standing. Michaela Da Silva with first class standing, Anushka Dilawaria. Samia El Assad, Justin Enns with first class standing. Brittany Evans, Jan Gabriel Fajardo. Nicholas Frisina, Christina Inez Galeota. Reagan Glenn, Kian Go. Sierra Jolene Gosnell, Robert Gravina. Harjeewan Grewal, Lucas Connor Hall. Brianna Lee Elizabeth Hamilton, Chuman Alex Ho. Carter Douglas Stewart Hoffman with first class standing, Douglas Holden. Cameron Mackenzie Holiday with first class standing, Cole Aikida with first class standing. Tanya J. Chandra with first class standing, Ethan Scott Jonas. Sydney Taylor Kieswetter, Leanne Sarah Kyle. Sandra Lalovic with first class standing, Mary Alexander Lefebvre with first class standing. Yuhan Lee, Spencer Christian Mason with first class standing. Joel Samuel Maves, Mira Mehta. Brian Milne, Kejicha Menemisayan. Eileen Tau Mai Noon, Olawautan Oriolawa Ibider. Alexander Joseph Pelubsky, Shimrat Singh Penu. Jinzi Peng, Nina Fan. Alex Prince, Yu Pu. Jessica Nisha Rumpf with first class standing, Devin Wade Sibuk with first class standing. Vishrut Shah, Drake Peter Shergill.
No middle.
Edna So, Daniel James Summers. Jacob Stickle with first class standing, Riley Swanson. Erica Neiltim, Xiu Tso. Massimo Barreca, Lucas Carr. Kunal Krasta, Maria Denisov. Yugan Imran Mohammed Haq. Michael Mackenzie Leary, Madeline Joy McNabb. William Randall Joseph McPherson, Ryan Alexander Miller. Carolina Mokarski, Christopher Mostert. Sang-Hoon Park, Christian David Perdomo. Dylan Ramneris, Premi Ravendram. Sharubi Ramya Sivarajan, Ada Tusik. Jiaoxing Wang, Patrick Warjesco.
It's Yateman, not Yeatman.
Xingshang Zhuang, Jeffrey Yateman. Did I get it? Oh, wait.
One at a time.
A what? Odd?
Like ODD.
So David, no odd.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Doctor of Philosophy.
David Neil Odd. Jennifer Kelly.
I now ask the university's newest PhDs to join their faculty colleagues on stage. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Master of Science.
Zainab Amir, Julian Morone DeFrancesco. Rianne Christina Doran, Matthew Pula. Erazu Razia, Fatima Salai. Andre Soledinin, Jenny Tew. Derek Wayne Valancourt, Heather Marie Van Volkenberg. Devin Patrick Ward, Patrick Zapzrella. Shesheng Jiao.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Science honors, Bachelor of Science with major, and Bachelor of Science 3-year.
Lingzhuan Zhang with first class standing. Marnie Nicole Crumbleholm with first class standing. Sean Roland Dubrow with first class standing. Alexandra Candida Gunn with first class standing. Hemiz Hassan, James Dean Helmke. Melissa Ashley Locao, Javon Luke. Janelle McFarlane, Lorianne Miller. Kyle Angel Pulido Moxie, Wiley Michael Rempel, or Willie Michael Rempel. Lucas Rossi with first class standing. Lindsay Tulloch with first class standing. Trevor Jacob Vandiri, Yi Wong. Cosburn Adrian Warner, Raymond Ka Wong with first class standing. I just keep going, eh? Keep going. Yeah. Ifoso Ugoho Adai, Kisanith Kenisamorthi. Reneja Martin, Navpreet Sahota. Tony Lee Nguyen, Alexander Matthew Simonitz. Yathusha Sudharskaran.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a certificate in grape and wine technology.
Barbara Bacules, Jeffrey Moot.
Madam Chancellor, whereas such certain candidates who have successfully completed the course of studies prescribed by Senate and are absent from this convocation for just cause, I request that you confer upon them their several degrees and certificates in absentia.
I admit them to their degrees and certificates in their absentia.
It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Greg Finn, Provost and Vice President Academic, who will present the Governor General's Silver Medal. This medal is awarded to 2 students graduating with the highest cumulative overall average. Please join me in welcoming our Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Greg Finn.
Each year, the Governor General of Canada presents silver medals to be awarded to 2 graduating students with the highest academic standing of all graduates in a first honors degree. Graduates from both the spring and fall convocation are eligible for this prestigious award. I take pleasure in presenting the 2019 Governor General Silver Medals to Rachel Marie Van Herk and Ashley Kapoor from the Faculty of Mathematics and Science.
I'd now like to introduce Mr. Gary Comerford, Chair of the Brock University Board of Trustees, who will present the Brock Board of Trustees Spirit of Brock Medal. Mr. Comerford has served on the board since 2014 and currently serves on all board committees and the University Senate. Please join me in welcoming Chair of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Gary Comerford.
Well, thank you very much. Isn't this a great day to be a graduate of Brock University? The sun's shining. You know, it takes a great deal of effort in order to be here. Today, we are very proud to be graduating just over 1,000 graduates at Brock University. Today, we've graduated well over 100,000 graduates now at this point in time, and you become a very part of an elite family that are very proud of the heritage here at Brock University and everything that goes on here. But you know, I think it's very important that everyone in this room recognize the accomplishments of the people here. So let's give them all a round of applause. You know, it seems like yesterday, but it was actually 50 years ago in September that I started university for the very first time. I still remember it very well. But what I remember particularly about my university days was the impact that many individuals had on my particular life at that point in time and my subsequent career. And there's a number of faculty members that are here that exemplify that standard every single day and have influenced in a very substantial way the lives of the people here. So could we please give a round of applause for all the faculty, the administration at the university for the support that they give every single day. And I would be very remiss if I didn't ask for a big round of applause for our birthday boy here today, and that is the president of Brock University, Dr. Gidayaamin Fearon. Please stand up, Gurman. "39 again." As part of this celebration, the Board of Trustees created a unique award to pay tribute to the outstanding achievements and contribution of graduating students. The Spirit of Brock Medal is awarded to an undergraduate student and a graduate student who best exemplify the spirit of Sir Isaac Brock, a student who demonstrates any one or more of the qualities of leadership, courage, innovation, inspiration, and community involvement has been recommended to receive the award by their faculty dean. Today, I have the honor to present the Board of Trustees Spirit of Brock Medal to Larry Nine. Larry, please come forward and accept your award.
I don't know if I can top that. Good afternoon, Madam Chancellor, Mr. President, members of the Platform Party, and of course, our graduates, families, and friends. As a member of the Brock University Alumni Association and an alumna from Child Studies Psych in 1995, Applied Linguistics Communication Disorders in 2001, and a Master of Education in 2010, I am honored to be here today to congratulate each of you on receiving your degree this afternoon. A famous quote from Michelle Obama, which seems appropriate for today: "Our greatness comes from when we appreciate each other's strengths, when we learn from each other, when we lean on each other." You are officially Brock alumni now. But what does it mean to be part of this community? As alumni, we learn from each other and we lean on each other. It means that today you join a community of more than 100,000 graduates who are also willing to connect with you, work with you, mentor you, and advocate for you in your personal growth and professional development. It means the network you have built as a student will continue to grow and evolve as you shape the next chapter of your life. When you leave campus today, remember that the value of your degree is a reflection of the personal and professional successes of all of us. As alumni, it is our collective responsibility and privilege to make a positive mark on the world in our own unique ways. Every success, no matter how big or how small, contributes to the reputation of the university and in turn makes an impact on the value of every single Brock degree, not just in this gymnasium right now, but every degree that came before you and every degree that will come along after you have left. As you start this new chapter in your lives, see yourselves as ambassadors of your university. Share your Brock experience with others, and be sure to share your journey with us. We want to know what you've been up to, so please keep in touch. Share your email, follow us on social media, attend events, or drop by the alumni office if you are on campus to say hello. The Alumni Association is honored to welcome you today and every day hereafter. I invite all of you to join us right outside Ian Bettis' gym in the South Block hallway after today's ceremony, where you can get your first taste of being part of the Brock alumni community. Congratulations, class of 2019, and welcome to the Brock Alumni Association.
I believe it goes without saying that today has been a very special day for us all. I think as well that on a moment like this, where we celebrate a moment, that we also recognize your achievements, and you've demonstrated here what you've done with your time and your life and your efforts. So to each of you, congratulations. I believe that you would agree with me that this has been an outstanding and wonderful ceremony that we've all enjoyed together. And I congratulate each of you because from this point on, you're forever part of the Brock University family, and we are proud of your accomplishments. Together, we've helped to achieve the dreams of those who established the university back in 1964. And indeed, it's individuals right across this community whose inspiration it was to establish Brock University, and consequently, we owe a debt an acknowledgement to the community and to the individuals whose foresight brings us to this very moment here today as well. For a moment, you were our students. But from this moment on, you're now Brock alumni members. And I look forward to your involvement and your contribution to the vitality of the university and to the communities across Ontario, Canada, and indeed the world that you will be a part of and will make significant contributions to. At this time as well, I think it's befitting that I ask you to take a moment to recognize Brock University staff, faculty members who have worked and as well volunteered to make this ceremony a most special event. A number of those individuals might have shown you to your seat. They might have guided you in. They may have been that moment where you were asking which direction to go in, and many of them are standing at the back, and some of them are on stage here. So to them, let's have a round of applause. I also think it's also befitting to recognize that the student experience and student life at this university has been influenced by two significant student organizations. And we have today the president of Brock University Student Union. And we also have the president of the Graduate Student Association here as well. In just a moment, we'll be concluding today's ceremony by the singing of O Canada. When our national anthem is finished, will all the family members and friends and supporters remain seated for a few moments until the graduates and platform party have left the hall. As was mentioned a moment ago, you're also invited to an alumni event that will be held just outside the halls thereafter. At this time, it's with great honor that I ask you to rise for the singing of O Canada. What an incredibly proud moment. At this time, it's my privilege to declare this convocation ceremony dismissed. Merci. Miigwech. Thank you so much. Au revoir.